What it is, what it ain't, what's up? I am the coldest and the hottest. I am Nikki T. Happy Sample Sunday, y'all, and happy Black Music Month. Black music is the blueprint for all music, so I hope y'all knew that, okay? And sampling is such a huge part of black music, and I was just very excited to celebrate it this year because I brought my Sample Sundays to YouTube. So today's sample is a little out of the ordinary for me. If you know me personally, you know why. But this sample is tied to Memphis just a little bit, so why not? Let's get into it. A few weeks ago, J. Cole dropped his 6th studio album, which went #1 almost immediately. No shocker. He had features this time. And it features today's sample, Hunger on Hillside. Hunger on Hillside was produced by Dirtwork, Don Mills, and the legendary Boy Wonder, who has infamously produced a whole lot of shit for Drake. Hunger on Hillside was perfectly placed as the last track on this album. I said perfectly placed because it literally had the perfect spot. I don't know where else it could have gone in this album. It sounded like a summary. It sounded like a wrap-up. But my album reviewing days are long gone. They're over and done with, so I'm gonna shut the fuck up about that and let's just get into the sample, okay? So I just told you guys who produced it. So the beat features a sample from Little Junior Parker's I Wonder Where the Love Has Gone. It came out around 1969, 1970. So the sample is specifically, literally the whole entire beat, the little strings, the little horn. I don't know, it just gives me very much graduation song. I don't know. Maybe that's why I said it was perfectly placed as the last track, because it just sounds like an ending. Like when you're graduating, you're ending. I'm thinking too deep. I don't know. So since it is Black Music Month, I was very excited to do my research on Little Junior Parker. So who is he, you may ask? This man has such a smooth, profound, jazzy voice. Like I love his voice. He was born in Bobo, Mississippi in an unknown year, but they think it's around 1932. He spent most of his childhood time in his grandfather's 12-room home, and he was also an active singer at Mount Moriah Baptist Church. When he was 12 years old, he and his mom moved to West Memphis, Arkansas, and years later he began doing music. So he had his very first recording session with Ike Turner at Modern Records. Modern Records was based in LA, but Ike Turner was like the Memphis area scout. So in 1953, Parker eventually went to Sun Records, which is now Sun Studios. It's basically a museum, popular tourist spot here in Memphis. Downtown Memphis, to be exact. He wasn't with Sun Studios very long either, and he eventually went on to 2 other record labels. After his very last album in 1971, he unfortunately passed away at the age of 39 due to surgery for a brain tumor. But 30 years later, his legacy lived on, and he was inducted to the Blues Hall of Fame in 2001. Thank you all so much for tuning to this week's episode of Sample Sundays. I really appreciate it. Let me know down below what you thought about this week's episode, as well as what you thought about J. Cole's album. Please like this video, and of course subscribe, and tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend about your bro Nikki T. I will see y'all next week, but in the meantime, have a happy Sample Sunday. Holla.